All right, live won't let me do, because I'm doing it on the camera, it won't let me do anything, but this orientation, we are live from the rocket pasture. And they are getting ready to burn an O 5000 something. They're doing the last bits of config on the pressure tester and load cell. You can see them hiding over there. I do not know how far I'm going to be able to walk and keep the stream on. All right, thank God I still have no users, no people. Oh, we got one person. I don't know who joined, but hello. Live from the rocket pasture here. There. Oh. Yeah, the bugs are vicious out here today.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of bumblebees.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go ahead and turn the GoPros on?
No, they'll overheat. Yeah. And then I have one. All right, I'm gonna have to walk back. I'm gonna have to walk back over there to make sure the stream stays on. But here, this camera goes on top of the hill.
Okay. We'll stick that guy on there.
And none of them are on. But yeah, right now 5G is probably not streaming very well. So I get to stand over here. Well, we got people, but we got no real stream because I dissociated from Wi-Fi. I walked away from my tether. All right, let's see. There we go. Hopefully that's working. Oh my, now we got a bunch of people in here. All right, like I said, they're still, when they say they're on it, they're calibrating a load cell out there. And I can actually zoom a little bit. My nice shaky hand. So they've got a computer there, and they've got a load cell. Everything's set up over here. And the motor is actually behind the dirt berm. So if anything goes sideways, we got a dirt berm between us and bad things. All right, I can hear all the bugs out here. I'm gonna go get I've got a tripod for this. I don't know if it's gonna help. We'll see if the tripod helps. I think we're just minutes away. Once they get that device calibrated, we shouldn't be too far away from hitting the go button. All right. What's going on? What's happening? Well, we're setting up. We're getting ready to burn the big motor. They're still in the final stages of config out here. I am trying to set up a tripod for this shaky ass video. I don't know how successful I'm going to be, because this looks pretty shaky too. But I can't do set up a tripod and focus on the action all at the same time. First world problems. All right, so the motor's over there. Let me see if I can zoom all the way in. probably see just the top of the motor. It's behind the weeds and the dirt berm. Again, safety. It rained really good yesterday or the night before, so we've had like 2 inches of rain out here. So the ground is like still muddy and wet, which is a good thing. If anything goes sideways. That's the computer control center where they're going to capture data, pressure. They got a pressure transducer on the motor, and they got a load cell to capture the amount of thrust and the amount of chamber pressure. So they're trying to get that set up and make sure that they can record that data. And that load cell and the other parts in the test stand is over there behind the dirt berm. They've got the motor all set up on it. Unfortunately, with the setup I got out here, the stream is spotty at best because I'm out in the middle of nowhere. I can see my Wi-Fi go up and down, so I don't know how steady the stream is, but I move around a little bit and I get back to my Wi-Fi connection. There we go. I have a Starlink out here, all kinds of network in the box, network in the dirt. He says he's been standing on it. So they were in a hurry to get the stream up, and they're still calibrating. And
Behind the scenes.
yes, this is the behind the scenes. Well, we also haven't put, if you want to help do something here, the Wilson controller, that's the firing controller. We need to put the battery cables on those batteries. So it's going to require a screwdriver. I don't know if Jared's got one laying around somewhere. Is that a Phillips right there on the table?
This is hex.
Hex. Is it changeable bit? Can we make it a Phillips?
Yeah, I just know where.
All right, well we need to get this guy over here. This is the fire control system. This is how we press the button and make it. Oh my gosh, there we go. This is how we turn the motor on. This is how we put fire to it. But first thing we got to do is put power to the boxes. And we need to hope and pray that we got these batteries charged enough to press the button once. So they're out there, stand on it. That's them literally standing on a load cell, trying to calibrate the weight, make sure that they're getting a pressure transducer reading. That'll capture the total thrust that the motor generates, the total number of Newton seconds. And then they have a pressure transducer that goes inside the motor that will capture the chamber pressure when it burns. All right, so that's one of the cables. That red cable, actually I pulled them out. Where'd I put them? Oh, I hid them from us right here. So those are the cables that bolt on. You see them back there behind the lid?
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah, so that's what we need to screw on the batteries. All right, red first. Oh no, how much work have you done on?
I can do cars, that's it.
You can do cars. Well, this is like a
And
car
soldering.
battery. Yeah, this is a car battery. Sorry, I didn't mean to just take it from you, but we put the red terminal on. Well, maybe the people on the live stream. Yeah, the bugs they're thick. All right, so put the red terminal on first, and then the black terminal.
Just on here.
Yep, and then screw it together, and you'll be good. You got this. All right, while Grace is working on batteries, we'll go back over here. Yay, we've got somebody that's actually able to put something in the text part, because I'm literally holding a phone shakily out in the middle of the dirt. There's our dirt protection berm. Again, the motor's hidden back there. I'd love to be able to walk all the way out there and show you the whole thing, but pretty sure that the Wi-Fi in the stream isn't going to tolerate that. And as usual, we have trouble with the test stand, getting it calibrated, set up, all that. It seems to be a thing. I know Jared and I, one of our goals was to build a better test stand, but you know, priorities. Next lifetime, I guess, next lifetime, right? What? 30 feet high? The flame? Oh, the flame will be 15, maybe 20.
Yeah, we should bet.
Oh, I love it. We're taking taco bet, huh? This is a taco bet for the flame length. How are we going to measure that?
We'll get a really big
We'll have to do it after the fact, right? We'll use the, we'll let the engineers do angular analysis of all the things, and yeah, I love it. All right, so again, Haven was in a hurry for the stream to be up. Comments, I can actually see the comments, so I might actually be able to read a comment here and there and then reply to it.
to your fans.
Do what? Dear fans, yes. Well, when I say reply, I don't mean type a response, I mean talk a response.
Okay.
You got them?
Cables are on.
Yay! Let's hook them up and see if they actually work.
Where do they
So,
hook up to?
so they hook up, there's another set of cables in here. So that big long cable is the leads that connects to the actual motor.
So
That's the motor leads, yep.
do I need to take them out of the box?
The box is actually, good grief, these bumblebees. Open the box and you'll see. So this is the Wilson firing control system, frequently used at many launches. This is the control box, so this one's going to stay here with us. And this is the power, the other end of the power lead. There's another cable that goes from there to the lead that you just put on the batteries. And then the other box is down here, is the one that needs to go out there to the rocket motors. So we're going to need to take that box and these firing leads and battery. Here, I'll help.
Thank you.
All right, so there's the firing leads. One battery lead needs to stay here for that Wilson. One battery lead needs to stay with that guy. Okay, so set this one on the table. And then leave us one power lead.
I don't want to drop a bag.
They're meant to be in the dirt. It's fine. There we go, that one. And then, okay, so that, yeah, you can plug that in. It just clicks on there. And then bring a battery over here and plug it into that. And we'll try it and see if it works.
I'll put them on the table too.
Oh, we're gonna need the antennas. Where are the antennas? Oh, they're all in here. Okay. So this is a wireless Wilson. Paid extra for that. All right, there you go. And we got lights. Yeah, no, maybe. Turn it on. Do we see lights? I can't
I
tell.
don't think so.
Hold on. Well, that's a problem. All right.
Huh.
Try the other battery.
Do I just pull it?
Yep, it's just a pull apart.
Or do I need to pull on this or?
Yeah, either way, just.
I don't want to like.
I hear you. These are meant to be like tight, but yeah, pull hard.
I'm worried about breaking it. Oop. That was not a safe way to carry that.
That's all right. Nobody on the live stream's grading you. So there's one dead battery.
Yeah, I already passed measurements and instrumentation. It's okay.
Okay. All right, off. Okay, that looked better. Yes, we got blinking lights. Sweet. Okay, that one works. I have one more battery. Here, you get to talk while I go get the battery.
Oh, okay.
Maybe your hands aren't as shaky as mine.
I don't think that's very avoidable. We have the crew still trying to get the load cell to calibrate properly. Oh, I can see the comments too. So, Matt, this is in central South Texas. I think we're by Kerrville, which is a very small town north of San Antonio.
Oh, they actually asking questions for us?
Yeah, Matt
Yay.
asked where and which am I watching? Ontario, Canada.
Oh, okay. So
It's far.
that is far. Yes, United States, Texas, and yes, near Kerrville.
We have the man himself.
I'm just tech support. Feels like it might want to rain on us.
The weather said we should be fine.
Should be. It never works that way. It never rains in Harper until you don't want it to rain in Harper.
It says none expected in the next 10 days.
Yeah, right. It'll sprinkle on us or something stupid.
It was raining on the way here.
Was it?
Yeah, that's why we were concerned.
Yeah, well, we had 2 inches of rain, so we can go look at the rain gauge. Not on a live stream, unfortunately, but we're tethered to our Starlink here. Okay.
I need to grab the loop.
Since you've got that one out, I'm going to use it to test to make sure this battery has some power.
And this is for the detonation, right?
Well, there's no detonation. Now let's be very
Oh,
careful.
okay. Wrong word choice.
Yeah, very bad word choice. So okay, we got power on that one. So we got two good batteries. So this is to ignite the motor. Yes, that's what this whole.
Nate asked where are the tacos from for our taco bet.
Where are the tacos? I don't know. Where do we want to make the tacos from? We can. The Mexican restaurant in town here looked closed.
Really?
Yes, which was very disappointing. When I drove past it this morning, it was like, God, are you kidding me? They do that every now and then.
Rosie Spoonful says hi. I was saying that like if we do another hot fire, we should have a barbecue.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. That does work. Okay, yes, thank you. Woof. I left another antenna up there. I'm gonna put it back in the box. All right, wireless controller. Now, this will actually beep out for us the voltage and all. Let's see how bad off we are.
This is for the igniter, right?
This is the ignition. So
Okay.
yeah, the igniter is here we've got the igniter leads. So this is actually, I mean, you can tell burnt, right? A little crispy.
I don't know if it's not really focusing.
No. Well, they're gonna put the motor on the stand out there, all right. And then they just use standard old plugs. And that's it. Now, there's a continuity tester here. So when you've got it hooked up, you test your continuity like that. That's it. Is it still not focused? Won't focus up close? Or?
I think this is as good as it's gonna get.
Good as it's gonna get. Nice blurry stream. Rookies out in the dirt. I love it. Okay.
It looks like we're still trying to get the load cell working properly.
All right, but I'm gonna
For the
send
hill.
you out there with this. Now, this piece and the battery need to go up on top of the berm. Number one, we need to keep the antenna where we can get over here. Number two, we kind of want it too close to the motor.
Yeah.
This cord is relatively long. You just need to make sure you've got enough length to get from the motor to the box. Okay.
Okay, I will probably ask Jared specifically where they want it.
Okay, that's fine. But that just needs to be that test stand that they've got up there. This white part needs to be pretty close to wherever the stand is.
Okay.
And if you do that, and then run this over the top of the dirt berm, and then just put this kind of on the top or on the ledge, wherever you can find a place where it's not going to roll down the hill, because it's not really a very flat spot out there. You'll figure it out. I trust smart people. Come back and get the other parts. It's fine.
I mean, it's all going over there, right?
It's all going to go out there. Yeah, if you can carry it all in one go, that's fine. Yeah, don't poke your face with the antenna. All right, you're good. All right, she's going to get the other half of the Wilson, the remote part of the Wilson setup for our firing unit. This is the head end control over here. This is the actual button we'll push. So we'll arm it and we'll turn it to pad on, and then we'll hit launch. Bam, uh-oh. We are not, I'm not tracking any tornado out here. It was really windy. I was told, I was not out here, but my neighbors told me that it was super windy the other day. So, oh, come on. What's going on? We are setting up a rocket motor and we're going to test fire it. Yeah, we're not doing a whole lot, right? Well, I say I'm not doing anything but standing here with the camera shaking and not being able to get great video. But there's a big rocket motor over here, and there's a load cell on it, and there's a pressure transducer that we're going to try to capture all the data, and should be good. But much like most rocket things, there's a whole lot of nothing, and then suddenly there's like 4 seconds of real good excitement, and then it's kind of it. So, welcome to rocketry. That's the way it works. So we are hopefully a few minutes away. So they wanted to hurry up and set up this stream, and I was like, you're all ready? I don't think they were as ready as they thought they were. I always have trouble with the load cell, with getting this this computer connected to the parts over there that capture the pressure and the load. Now, right now they're setting up the firing unit out there. That's the piece that'll ignite the motor. It's a wireless device. The other half of it connects to this right here. It's called a Wilson FX. If you've been to any high power rocketry, anything before, it's a pretty common system that folks use. I just have a one pad, one cell unit, because I don't test fire multiple rocket motors at the same time. Oh yeah, we got failures. I got a couple of YouTube shorts out there to show the failures. You go out there and look at through my shorts. There's some carnage. I think there's a old live stream that shows I mean, excuse the video of my son's knees and whatever initially, but there's a video of a motor, blowing up, and then it turned into a great big fountain, big sparkler, which certainly is where we would get the taco bet for how high the flame is going to be. Because last time it was like 20 feet. Oh, the boss is nice. I like the boss. Yeah, we appreciate it. Hey, Trex, how's it going? I don't know how delayed this is. I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. Here, I'll go show you the setup. The Hillbilly Internet Extraordinaire. So this is the tech behind the scenes out here at my ranch. You can see our wireless access point hanging in the tree. And then we've got a Starlink over here on the back of the truck. So in this shenanigans, here's my data center on the back of a truck. Data center in the dirt. Now there it is. Real not sophisticated, but seems to be working all right. And so, like I said, I always love to have the videos of the wireless access points hanging in the trees. That's my hillbilly mounting system. All right, so back to the real action here, which is them setting up a rocket motor. So again, this is kind of like typical. When you go to a rocket launch, if you go to high power rocket launches or whatever, like guys sit here and prep their rockets. And so it's pretty anticlimactic in terms of people turning on screws and setting things up, connecting wires, all that kind of stuff. And that's basically what we're doing out here. Putting motors in a cage out there. There's a load cell. There, he's carrying the motor. You can see, let me see if I can zoom all the way in on this motor. See, that is the rocket motor, that big silver tube. So that's got, I don't know, about 40 pounds of propellant in it. It is a pretty large motor. I think it generates nearly 2,000 pounds of thrust. It's about 5,500 Newton seconds total impulse. They're sliding it down into a test stand. So this will be pretty good. Is this going to be really good, or it's going to be really good? And we had really good last time, which is not really that great because that means the motor blew up. So we're hoping for we had an anomalous event motor burn last time, and we were like an anomaly-free motor burn this time. So they're placing that in a test stand. There's a cage out there that holds the thing. There's a load cell underneath it that captures the actual thrust that the motor generates. And then there's a pressure gauge, pressure transducer that goes inside and captures the pressure, the chamber pressure as the motor burns. We should expect 650 to 700 PSI inside the chamber, and we should expect, like I said, about 2,000 pounds of thrust at peak. So, boss, we are from, well, I'm from San Antonio, but we're out near Kerrville in Texas, in the United States. So yeah, so this is, like I said, pretty anticlimactic, kind of like there's not a lot of super fast action live stream here, but it'll be worth the wait. It'll be worth the wait. I'm just happy we're doing this one in the daylight. Like I said, if you go back and look at the previous recordings of the test burn that was the anomalous event, it was done. We ended up doing it at night. We had worked all day. They had worked all day. I didn't do any of the work. I stood there and pointed and laughed. India, holy cow. All right, well, like I said, unfortunately, like not a lot of, it's not a fast action, fast paced, thing going on here, but we've got a motor mounted. So that means that they've got this test stand out here. So this is what test stand. So there's a computer and it reads those pressure transducer and that pressure, the load cell. It reads that data off of those things, captures the data electronically from there. So once they've got that calibrated, set up, then they put the motor and they mount it all in there, get it all ready. They put an igniter in the motor and then they connect it to that Wilson firing control thing. Just an accident. Well, hey, happy accidents.
Happy accident. Never a mistake.
Bondi from India, happy accident. He's like, just happened to see your thing and was like, what are y'all doing? Midland, from Midland, Texas, doing fuel transport. Oh, yeah. I can wait. Trex can wait. All right. How close? Come on, man. Y'all were in a hurry to get this live stream going.
I grabbed the wrong MPT fitting.
What? How? everything is 1/8 by design.
The pressure transducer is ½ inch.
Why did you do that?
That's not me. That's yours.
Oh my gosh. No, because you burnt up my other pressure transducer.
Don't talk about that.
That one was 1/8.
Hey, you know what? I can say this because we don't have any. Pixar didn't happen.
Uh-huh. Pixar didn't happen. We have,
Our camera burnt up.
oh, every camera burnt up. Well, partly true. No, I got the live stream video of that. You got to dig through. Deep fake. Oh my gosh. I don't know how many adapters I got in there. Y'all didn't bring an adapter?
Yeah, we brought our box. I just need to see which ones work.
Uh-huh. This is the way it also always works with rocketry. Like you get out there, you got all the things, and then there's that one piece that you forgot. One piece. And of course, it's like in all the things, it's the one piece you really have to have. So tell me we're going to get this done, or are we doing V2 tomorrow? What's going on, man? I'm pretty sure I don't have. Actually, that's not true. That box didn't have an adapter in there? I could have sworn I bought some adapters. All right. Well. So it comes down to this one stupid connection that we need to make, huh?
Which is funny because we had all of this laid out yesterday. That's
One.
the adapter I need right there.
Uh-huh. All right. We have located the key element.
I'm gonna double check myself to make sure.
Well. Yes, found it, boss. You've done the same tricks. I've done the same. Yeah, I've done the same thing far too many times to admit. I do not want to show my incompetence on camera. And yet here I am.
I air it out like laundry.
Yeah, you do. Go look for the the video of you, the recovery of your flight. That was spectacular. There's a couple shorts of them flying their rocket. And in Seymour, Texas, we went to the launch site and flew it. And let's just say that the up part was great. The parachute came out, but there was an anomaly there as well.
Listen, I'm not the one that put a lake in the way.
That lake just jumped right out in front of your landing spot, didn't it?
That's not where we said the rocket was going to land.
Oh my gosh. Well, who did we leave out there? Was we sacrificing some chickens on the team here, or what?
They're gonna hold the lighter up.
They're going to hold the lighter up. I love it.
That's a male to.
Yes, so that's the MPT port for the pressure sensor, and that's the backside of the.
All right. Pano
Yes.
Lake. Oh, yeah, DeHammer, you have to go look at the video.
Okay.
Tonight we steal the moon. I love it. Pinky in the brain. Yeah. The lake, you'd have to go look through some of the videos. They flew a rocket and it was a great flight. The parachute, everything performed nominally in the flight aspect, but then yes, the lake jumped out in front of the rocket as it landed. So another lighter holder. Nathan wants to hold the lighter. I don't recommend, Nathan, not recommended. It was a pond. Actually, technically it was a pond, but the rocket still went for a swim. And we got there, and that one guy, Jared, he went to skivvies a little faster than I was comfortable with, and got right in the water and went fishing. Saved his drowning buddy and fished his rocket out of there. Anybody that knows anything about rockets knows, like, we have these flight computers and stuff on there, and they beep, they tell us, flight telemetry or whatever. Anyway, the flight computers went in the water and they were still beeping when he pulled it out. So we got there soon enough that it was a it was a very interesting, I hadn't seen that before, where the flight computers were still functioning after it had been submerged in water. All right. I'm hoping they've got all of the bits and pieces. Thanks, Trex. Appreciate it. I do lots of shorts only because they're easy. I got this, I call it a phone, or I call it a camera. Everybody else calls it a phone. It's an iPhone 15. I use it more for a video camera than I do for a phone. And I do a lot of shorts because it's easy, but I do have long form content. I do put out a couple of, I'll call it polls or whatever, the community posts or whatever, asking like, what do y'all want to see? What do y'all want to know? Less than 5 minutes.
That's what they say.
That's what they.
Set up the GoPros.
Oh, well,
You said you wanted to position them?
okay. You get to hold and talk to the kind audience for a minute while I run. I say run with my hip.
No, I'm not as good as at yapping.
No? Well, when you suffer from OLD like me, I've had plenty of years to practice talking about nothing.
Okay. Do
All
I
right.
just stand back here?
Just stand back here because the Wi-Fi probably won't reach that far.
Okay, so not the greatest view, but the flame should be pretty tall. Thanks, Nate. What's up, Josiah? Your test stand is like incinerated in the back. Lighter holder position? Shit, maybe. Yeah, I'm not as good at, I guess, just talking, entertaining. While everyone else is setting up all the GoPros, we have like 4 cameras. Yeah. 4 GoPros and then 1 like professional camera. So it should be some pretty good angles. We hope so. We hope so. Who brought snacks? We have some gas station banana bread on the car, if I guess you're hungry. But yeah, if everything goes smoothly, it should be pretty cool. We were experimenting, or we've tested a smaller size motor, and the results were pretty cool. So we're hoping for some big flames. Okay, don't dog on the gas station banana bread. Okay, I don't know a whole lot about the propellant, but I know it is a student research solid propellant. I think Haven, as one of the main ones with the chemical propulsion, knows the most about it. Sorry, I'm being eaten alive right now. But yes, it is self-mixed. We meet up at Jared's garage and we mix it. I know they've tested a couple different compositions. We found one that is pretty... Oh, sorry, they're talking about something. Now Chris is coming back. As far as I know, I haven't been able to attend the like propellant mixing. It's mostly just a hollowed out cylinder to go into the motor, and that'll allow like the flame to go all the way through. Chris, do you know a lot about the SRAD motor?
I know nothing.
Okay.
I just mentored him and told him how to do it.
Yeah, not the technical, not the science side.
The technical, what
There you
part?
go.
What? Oh, sorry. I'm.
Just I was asking about the motor.
We've been specific shape it was molded to. So it's a Bates grain motor. I don't know if that helps. Yes, they're round, and the Bates grains. There's so there's like 6 grains inside the metal tube, sections, if you will, and the core diameter. So there's a hole through the middle of the propellant grain, and that hole, or the different size holes, dictates your pressure and your motor performance and some of those things. You have to kind of tie that to your nozzle size, and there's a lot of rocket science in that. But yes, these guys took a tool called BurnSim, and they built a motor profile based on, it's a 6-inch diameter, 152 millimeter motor tube. It's about 46 inches of propellant, 45, I forget. And so there's 6 different grains in there, 42 inches of propellant total, 40 something inches of nozzle and forward closure and that type of thing, because it's got 6 times 7, 42. So 6 7-inch grains. All right. Yeah. So he was out there jack jawing me, saying, because the last few times we've done these test motor burns, we've done some smaller motor, much smaller. You can, again, go look in the shorts. There's some shorts on us burning small motors, subscales to get to this point. But those, oh yeah, we're going to burn at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's like 9 before they hit the go button. And then this time they had the motor ready. They said they were going to be ready at 10. They had the motor ready at 9:50. But then they had trouble with this guy over here. So the data collection, data acquisition, logging device is notoriously.
Reading properly.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah. It's a university, Bondi. This is the UTSA, University of Texas at San Antonio team. They participate in an event hosted out at Spaceport America. Oh, yes. So yeah, so it is off and it is plugged in. Pad is safe. Yes, it's turned off. Everything's off. You don't want to be putting an igniter in a motor if this is on. Now, when you turn this on, that unit out there will beep very loudly to let you know that it's armed and connected.
We heard that earlier.
Yes, that's by design. But it's always good to double check. So Spaceport America Cup is the event these guys are participating in, Bondi. And that will be live streamed as well. And I'm actually the live stream network tech dude for a lot of that as well. Okay, that's continuity test that we just heard. So that means he's got an igniter in the motor, it's connected properly, and they're going to turn on cameras and evac. That one's on, I think. All right, it didn't overheat yet. Freaking GoPros. Thanks, Joe. All right, we're just a few minutes away from cool or really cool. So
They said the charge is in, so
yeah, they got the igniter in. We got the igniter in. So yeah, it's a lot of prep work. Like I said, there's a lot of prep work for 4 seconds worth of excitement. All right, waiting. Oh, I think we're doing cameras, validating that Did you get my other ones? All right. All my GoPros are out there doing the overheat test. Recording. It's a 50-50. Yeah, so you can barely see the top of the motor. And again, that's by design. If anything bad happens, we don't want parts coming at us. Now we are almost 100 yards away. We're about 75 yards, I think is what I've set that berm to. So the other berm over there is 100. Due to logistics with computers and wires to capture pressure transducers and all that, we have to kind of be a little closer than we want to, but dirt berm is going to mitigate most things are 50-50. I love it.
Okay.
Okay. What do you mean okay?
So we're gonna kick some tires and light some fires.
I like it.
Do two things: launch rockets and eat bacon. And I'm all out of bacon.
And you're all out of bacon. I love it.
Okay. Grace, would you like to do the honors?
Okay.
Wait, where's Argyle?
Protection distance.
Is your stuff good?
What did she ask?
Is it hearing protection distance?
It could be if you got sensitive ears.
Let's run it.
Okay. The pad is live.
Okay.
Okay.
5 count and then press launch.
We got an armed.
Okay. So just 5 pounds.
So now we hear the beep out there. It's connected. So
All right.
give a 5. Here we go,
Grace
guys.
Ford, 152 blue motor in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Smoke. That's a motor.
Finally!
That's a motor. Safe the pad, please. Safe the pad. Safe. Yep, you can disconnect it. All right. There's a lot of heat out there.
Chris, you said I can disconnect?
Yes, you can disconnect it. All right. Well, guys, that was literally, that's what you waited for. That's an hour worth of a live stream for 6 seconds worth of motor burn. Thanks, Joe. Yeah, I'm sure they're going to be happy with that. That's been a long time coming. They are actually past some due dates. The spaceport event is literally 2 weeks away. And like I said, I'll have my own video that I'll post there, some shorts of flights and things. But I'm also helping run the live stream out there. If you go look for Ezra Rocket or Ezra Rocketry, you will be able to find that spaceport event if you want. It's several days worth of these college students flying rockets out there in the New Mexico desert. It's really actually a neat event. Oh, Beyondy watched the whole way from India. Yeah, buddy. Thanks, Crystal. Margaritas. Dude, we have a Mexican restaurant here in Harper, Texas, out in the middle of nowhere. And I drove by this morning thinking, yeah, if we get this to go right, we're going to have margaritas. And then it's like, oh, they looked closed today. I was like, what is going on? The Blue Flame Club. I like it. All right, guys, there's not a whole lot left to do or say or see. Questions, put them in the comments there. Maybe I can read them. Oh, I can smell the motor now burning. You can still see the smoke coming out of it. That thing is legit hot. The chamber temperature is usually at least 3,000, if not 5,000 degrees. It kind of varies. I want to know what happened to their phenolic. They got a piece of phenolic. That nozzle is a very interesting little Russian doll setup where they've got an aluminum carrier with a big piece of phenolic with a piece of graphite, basically, in the middle. And the graphite is the nozzle, the actual where the flame goes through the choke point, but the taper is extends into that phenolic piece. Yeah, this is cool. All right, I'm going to ask these guys how long they want to keep this stream alive. I want to be able to walk out there, and I'm, again, my hillbilly internet. I got this wireless access point hanging in a tree, but I'm pretty sure that it's not going to reach all the way out. Give a like. Oh, yeah, Josiah, that's great. Hey, what was the chamber pressure? Oh, tell me. What? See. Okay, so at least 429 chamber pressure. Well, I mean, we got video of evidence that it burns right, and we did sister grains, yeah.
How is that igniter?
Hey, the igniter finally worked. That was all, what, on the 1000th try? What was that?
We talk about the tries. We talk about the victories.
Okay. It's all about the victories. I love it. Yeah, this is cool. So 429-ish, 429 plus.
Yes. It was scheduled to go to 770.
We thought 770, but the TC logger just, it's frustrating. See, that test stand is a liability. I'm just saying.
What y'all just saw was probably like at least 2 straight weeks worth of machining man hours. Like just all in 6 seconds, and it worked.
Finally, it came together.
We're definitely gonna have to remachine that ablative liner.
Is it smoked? Because it's still burning.
It's a little. It's got like a white like burnt chard on the outside.
Okay.
We bought 2 more, so we're good. I'm curious to see how the nozzle looks though.
Okay.
You had your phone up, right?
You had what? What happened?
What? I'm curious to see how the nozzle looks.
Oh, there's a video of a video. I like it.
Inception.
That is a blue flame for sure. Nice. That's a good view of how it looks on the side. Yeah, it's behind the dirt. So, all right, we've got other videos that we'll put up on this channel. The UTSA has an ARC. What is it? Aeronautics and
Aeronautics and Rocket Club on YouTube. Our Instagram is ARCUTSA or at ARCUTSA. We'll be posting a lot of this on our Instagram as well. Appreciate y'all watching. Thank you so much. Wish us luck at Spaceport. We're going to take that same motor and fly it on a 13-foot airframe up to 30,000 feet, traveling at Mach 1.5. So very excited. We're very,
We didn't blow this one up.
we didn't blow this one
didn't
up.
blow this one up. Yeah, that's an improvement.
Yeah. Got grains down taken finally.
Yeah, well, and you've got the sister motor, right? So.
Sister motor, yeah.
So we did a thing where, or they did a thing where they poured 2 of the exact same grains every time they poured them, and they split them in an A and a B,
Great.
and then they loaded. That was the A motor.
That was the B motor.
Oh, the B motor. Okay.
The A motor's going to spaceport.
Yeah.
All right.
A-team.
Only taking A team. I like it. Only taking the A team. But those grains were processed identically, and so we should be able to achieve
That exact same result.
that same result. All right, Beyondy, thanks. Good luck.
Thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate it. Gave us some good vibes. Probably a good launch this time, and hopefully it was a good show for everybody.
All right, everyone.
Again.
That's it.
Peace.
See ya.